Good morning, Mr. Garcia. How are you? Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing, man?
Good, sir. The judge is not here yet, so I'm going to put you in a waiting room, and
Okay.
they'll be with you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Hang tight. Good morning, Christopher.
Morning, ma'am. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you? All
Pretty good.
right. The judge is not here yet, but you're second in line. So as soon as he is available, I will get back to you. I'm going to put you in a waiting room.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Christopher, I just want to make sure your last name's Anderson.
Ward, W-A-R-D.
That's what I thought. Okay. All right. Just want to make sure. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, shoot. How come? Good morning, Judge Madison. How are you?
Good morning. How are you doing today, Connie? Doing all right?
I'm good, sir. Thank you.
Great.
All right. I have Christopher Ward on hold or in the waiting room. And I apologize, I don't see him on the docket, but he is in violation of his deferral. He actually received a ticket, a citation within that 90 days.
Hey, what was it going to deferred for? Traffic?
Yes, we, give me 1 second here. Okay, so his deferral actually is up March 16th. He received a citation in another county, and he was kind to call us to let us know that. And his conviction was speeding, and he was put on a deferral.
And then he got another speeding ticket.
Yeah, so he wanted
All right.
to.
And what's his name?
It's Christopher Paul Ward.
Ward?
W-A-R-D.
When was he put on probation? When does deferred start and stop?
The first started at his plea hearing on December 14th.
And then what was it going to run through?
It was
March?
going to run through March 16th.
And when did he get this other violation?
I think he got it a month ago.
So he got it sometime in February.
That is correct.
Let's
Sorry.
go ahead and bring him in then. I'll go ahead and talk to him.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Ward, how are you doing today?
Good. How you doing, sir?
Good. Judge Madison here. So I understand you had a deferred disposition on a speeding charge out of our court in Bertram. I think December 14th is supposed to run through March 16th, but you got another violation, a speeding violation in February, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Where was that at?
Pretty close to Bertram.
Sheriff's office?
DPS, I believe.
Yeah, DPS. All right. Okay. Well, you know, unfortunately, that violates your probation. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. So this one becomes a final conviction. Have you paid all your special expense fees yet or not?
No, sir.
Have you paid even the court costs?
Didn't know there was a court cost associated.
We waived the court costs, but he's to pay $200.
All right. So here's what you need to do. It becomes a final conviction. The probation's revoked. The $200 fine has not been paid. So you need to get that paid in 14 days, sir. So get that paid in 14 days, then we can close the case out.
Yes, sir.
All right. So be careful out there. All right. You got to, you know, just be more mindful of your speed, and we want to keep you alive. Okay. What kind of work do you do? You work?
Yes, sir. I'm a night stalker at HEB.
Oh, okay. Which one do you work at?
The one in Cedar Park.
Oh, yeah. That's a busy store, man. That
Yes,
store's
sir.
crazy busy, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I know they wanted to expand it, but they're kind of landlocked, I guess, right? And
Yes, sir. Where they're at. Yeah.
yeah, that could be one of the superstores. You know, I used to live out in Dripping Springs, and they finally, you know, built an HEB out there about 7 years ago, and they thought, well, we won't get that many customers. There was like 3,000 people on opening day waiting for that. They couldn't believe it. They were blown away at how many people. You know, I love HEB, but wow, that is one busy store. I've been there quite a few times. That one at Cedar Park at 1431 and 183. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
crazy busy. Well, listen, take care of yourself and be safe out there. All right.
Absolutely, sir. You have a
All
great
right,
day.
sir. Have a good day. Take care. All right, bye.
Are we good, ma'am?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Have a great
Just
day.
I'm
make
trying
sure
to
you
remove
pay
you
the
from the meeting.
$200 fine within 14 days. So, Connie, how can he do that? What are the ways he can get that paid?
I will give him the direction or instructions online. I'll email him.
Okay, awesome. Awesome.
Alrighty.
Yes.
All right, Chris, take care, buddy.
Absolutely. Y'all too. Have
All
a
right.
great day.
Thanks, sir.
Thank
betcha.
you. My computer's not working. All right, good, thank you.
All right, we got that taken care of. So
Yeah.
it'll go as a final conviction now. Yeah, 14 days to pay the $200.
Yeah, he was really upset about that. I feel bad for him.
Yeah, but
You
like
know
I
what
said, you
happens?
gotta just
It happens.
gotta be mindful of your speed. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I agree. Okay, the next one is I know I call them plea hearings, but what do you call them when they had gone to jail and they're to contact the court within 10 days?
Not just an initial appearance, really. I mean, it's what it
Initial
is.
appearance. Okay. Okay.
Who's that
All
on?
right, so we have Paul Garcia.
Let me scroll down here and find him.
Okay.
See, I don't need all these offense reports. I just need the cover sheet. Wow, I don't even see him on here.
Hmm.
I see Clark, Patrick Clark. I see Borland, Bonnet, Anderson. I don't have a Garcia,
Okay.
not for 9 o'clock.
He's on the 9 a.m. docket, and he's right after Borland.
Let me scroll back down and see if I can find him.
He's on page yeah,
I
Borland.
got Clark is after. All I have is after Borland is Clark, which is an
Okay,
assault.
hold on. Hold on 1 second, sir. Yeah, he would be right after Clark. Paul Leopoldo Garcia.
We got Patrick Clark. Patrick Clark, assault bodily injury. I don't know why did you send me the stuff on the Class A? I don't even need that. There's an arrest warrant on Patrick Clark for, all I want is just the cover sheet on these cases. No, I don't have them. Not in the 9 o'clock that you sent me. Mine ends on Clark.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. The ones you sent me, it ends on Clark. And
All right, let me okay, I'll work on that and get that to you. I'll email it to you.
what's the charge on this
It's
guy?
possession of drug paraphernalia.
What's his name?
Paul Garcia.
And he was the one that went to jail. What was he in jail for, though?
He was in for our a warrant arrest and also other multiple
All right,
charges.
so are you saying on the possession of drug paraphernalia that he had a warrant from us and that's one of the reasons why he was arrested, but he had another charge as well?
That is correct.
Okay, so he has a PODP. All right, very good. Mr. Bryan, how are you doing this morning?
Morning, Judge Madison. How are you?
Doing well.
Good.
I guess we worked out everything on the other cases with the woman who had the PODP.
Maybe I'm misinterpreting. Were you asking me, had we worked it out, or were you telling me?
No, I'm asking, the one where we had the PODP where she accepted the deferred, y'all got something else worked out on the other cases as well, right? The FTAs and all that, I think. Philburn, was that the name? Yeah.
Yeah,
Stephanie
well,
Collins.
so for Philburn, unless she sent it to the court, I haven't seen an email back from her with a signed deferral.
On the deferral, but did y'all get something worked out on the other remaining 4 cases, I think, for the family?
We did. So part of the plea was the deferral for speeding and FTA current.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, very good, very good. Okay, awesome. Do you want to visit with this Paul Garcia, who has an active possession of drug paraphernalia out of our court? And I didn't see him on my docket, but
Is it Paul Leopoldo Garcia?
Yeah, Garcia. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
you want to visit with him? He's got a possession of drug paraphernalia, and he was arrested and then released from jail. He had some other charges, but he was arrested on ours as well. So he has some other charges.
So does he have, as I understand, he's got 2 possessions of drug paraphernalia, one on 6/15, the other on 8/10, and then a speeding on 9/29 is what I show for him.
Could
That is
be.
correct.
I don't have him on mine. He's not even showing up on my.
Okay, I'm gonna send this to you real
Yeah,
quick.
maybe you gave me an old one which didn't have all the updated, is what I'm thinking, or I don't know. But Mr. Bryant's got it on his, so but it's not in my paperwork.
Okay, I will double check to see what happened.
Because if you can resend that to me, I need to see everyone that's on our. I only have 3 people on my sheet.
Oh, wow, okay.
I've got Patrick Clark and a bunch of paperwork, which I don't need. I have affidavits, I have arrest reports, which is stuff I wonder if this is supposed to go to Mr. Bryan, because I have a bunch of stuff I do not need or want.
You specifically just need the cover sheet.
That's right. And I've got the affidavits, the arrest reports, the offense reports. I got so much stuff here. It's like I have Patrick Joseph Clark, I have Borland and Anderson, those 3, that's all.
Okay,
So is there a way to just send me the cover sheets on the ones that we have set today?
yes, sir.
9 o'clock?
Yes, sir, I will do that right now.
All right. See what I have on the 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, I've got the citations and the cover sheet, and that's all right. I can do with that. That's perfect. I mean, the cover sheet and the citation, that's everything I need. Yeah, so the 10 o'clock's got everything. 10 o'clock's fine. I just need the 9 o'clock, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. I made you co-host, Arthur, also. So when you're ready to grab Paul Garcia, you can do it, put him in a break room.
Okay. I don't know, has Judge Madison already called court in session?
Oh, yeah. Okay, Judge Madison, I sent you the docket and it's in alphabetical order.
Oh, great. Thank you.
And Arthur, prosecutor, is just waiting for you to call the meeting with the court.
Okay, this is for the record, March 8th, 2022. It is 9:11 a.m. And this is Bertram Municipal Court of Record. And we are now on the record and court is now in session. And I believe at this time, do you want to go ahead and bring in Mr. Garcia into the room?
Yes.
Mr. Garcia, this is Judge Madison. How are you doing today, sir?
Pretty good. How about yourself, sir?
Doing well. I think you've got a couple of possession of drug paraphernalia cases out of our court in Bertram. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you got arrested on another charge and along with one of the warrants on the possession of drug paraphernalia, right?
Yes, sir. I think so. Pretty
And you were
sure.
transported to Burnett County Jail not too long ago, is that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, we do have the city prosecutor here this morning, Mr. Bryan. And if you like, and I would suggest you may want to visit with him about your case and see if y'all are able to get anything resolved on your case. Of course, you have the right to be represented by legal counsel. You've got the right to look at all the evidence in the case, which of course, Mr. Bryan can share with you. And you've got the right also to have a trial on your case. But those things being said, you may want to visit with the prosecutor. Most people who visit with the prosecutor, I'd say probably 90+% get something worked out on their cases. So did you want to visit with Mr. Bryan separately where I can't hear anything? It's just you and him going off to a separate room to talk about your cases.
Yes, sir. That's okay.
Okay. Mr. Bryan, then are you going to send him one of those invites to a waiting room that'll pop up on his screen, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Garcia, he's going to invite you to a separate waiting room. Something's going to pop up on your screen. It's going to ask you if you want to go to that room. So you want to click on that and then he's going to meet you in there. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Wow, things are popping up on my screen asking me to admit people. So am I co-hosting too? Because I'm seeing things like Jose Hernandez and oh, I can't hear you. I think you're muted right now.
I am sorry, I was muted. I apologize.
Okay, here's the document.
I did make you co-host, but I can certainly take you off.
No, that's fine. No, that's good. That's good. All right, so let me see. Now I got this one. Who's in the waiting room right now?
Jose Hernandez, and he is a juvenile, so his mother Jessica will probably be with him. Is possession of drug paraphernalia.
Jose Hernandez. I've got notes here. We saw him in February. Drug awareness class, 8 hours community service, pretrial in 30 days. Case can be dismissed.
Oh,
All right, I'm confused. Didn't we saw him in February?
we did see him in February, but you wanted to see him in 30 days. A pretrial in 30 days. I'm sorry.
All right, so was he placed on a probation? What did we do with him?
Yeah.
I see he was required to go to a drug awareness class in 8 hours community service, but was that because he was on a deferred? Did we put him on a deferred?
Give me 1 second here.
Yeah.
I had these all in order and then I messed them up. Okay, there we go. Okay, yes, we had him on a deferred disposition March 8th because you wanted to see him again in 30 days.
Okay, wait a minute. So he was on a deferred for what? Just 30 days?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So now, all right. Do we have anything showing he's attended his drug awareness class in 8 hours?
I have not received anything to date.
Okay.
I apologize for the confusion today.
Okay, no problem. All right, let's go ahead and bring him in and then we'll talk to him. All right.
Okay.
What just happened to my...
Yeah, we waived the court costs and the special expense fee. Oh, community service also.
8 hours,
hours.
right? Yeah. In a drug awareness class, yeah.
Yes.
Jose Hernandez, this is Judge Madison. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who's with you today?
Mom.
Okay, can you put the camera down? I cannot see you.
Sorry.
There we go. All right, very good. All right, so I'm looking at my notes here. We were here on February 8th, and I believe put you on a 30-day probation. And you were supposed to complete a drug awareness class and 8 hours of community service. And my notes were, if you did that, then I was going to be able to get your case dismissed. So have you got that all taken care of?
Yes, sir.
All right, where'd you do your drug awareness?
I did it online at the website.
Okay. And where do you have a certificate showing you completed it?
We do, but I was unable to print it out, but I have it somewhere.
Oh god, it's a link one.
Yesterday.
Where'd you do your 8 hours of community service?
At a Bertram Library thrift store.
Do you have something showing you've done that? Log?
Right here? Yes, yeah. Yes, this log right here.
Okay. I'll need you to bring that by the court. And what you can do is go by the court, and if you can't print out that certificate, do you have a screenshot on your phone?
Yeah.
Yes.
You can email that to my court clerk, that screenshot.
Okay.
Or bring it up, bring me the sheet of 8 hours. You did 8 hours at the library?
Yes, sir.
full 8 hours?
Yes, sir.
Do you do it on 1 or 2 days? How many days did it take?
2 days.
2 days? What, 4 hours each day?
Mhm.
And you got it signed by one of the librarians?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Well, let's look at the documents. Mom, can you bring those by today?
Sure. I can.
Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, bring that by and then the screenshot too. And that way Connie can look at it and make a note and let me know if everything's good. I'll sign the dismissal, case done and taken care of. Nothing else
Okay.
to do, okay?
Does Jose need to be with me?
No, not at all. No,
Okay.
just, you can just bring him by, Mom, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see you a little later today and have a good day, all right?
Okay.
All right,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
You too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so yeah, just make a note that they got everything done. Mother with mother, and she will bring proof of 8 hours community service at library and the drug awareness class. Very good.
Very good.
Who else do we have waiting now?
We do not have anyone else waiting, but we are expecting Valerie Borland. And she hasn't logged in yet.
What about Thomas Hangen? Have you heard anything from him on his speeding case?
I have not.
All right, he was set at 9 o'clock.
Yes.
Okay. All right, on these no-shows, are you resetting for the no-show docket on these, or what are we doing on these no-shows?
Yes, resetting.
Okay, for the second no-show, right?
Yes, for the second no-show. Yes, sir.
Before. All right. All right, so right now he's a no-show, so we'll set him for the second docket on Thomas Hangen and get him taken care of. We got Jose taken care of. What about Daniel Lindsay? Speeding 68 to 55. Daniel Lindsay is represented by an attorney, Daniel Smith. So where is he?
All right.
It's always interesting when attorneys don't show up. Okay. Attorney
Interesting.
Daniel Smith. Where's he out of, I wonder?
Daniel Smith or Daniel Lindsay?
There's an attorney representing, it looks like.
Yeah, Daniel Smith, it looks like he's out of Fort Worth area.
That's nice. So I guess he just forgot or something. Or...
Oh, okay. So I don't know where. It looks like, okay. So Daniel Lindsay, give me 1 second here. I actually got Daniel Lindsay worked it out with the prosecutor on a deferral.
Okay.
And he's actually not a CDO license driver. CDO license are classified differently in North Dakota. So although he has a D type,
So anyway, there's a plea agreement with the prosecutor though, so I don't need to worry about him.
that is correct.
Okay, no problem. What about Chloe Rowe, who's a juvenile out of Liberty Hill for a speeding?
I have not heard from them.
All right, we're going to reset for no-show docket. Raul Sanchez, juvenile. Another juvenile. Raul
Yes.
Sanchez. Has he appeared?
No, not yet. And some of these
Was
are
it supposed
scheduled
to-
for 10.
Oh, he's what?
Some of these are scheduled for 10 o'clock.
Oh, so this is the complete 9 and 10 o'clock together?
Yes, yes.
Ah, okay, all right.
I just
So let
grabbed
me
them all
back
together.
up. Let me back up. All right, Chloe
Okay.
Rose, she's set for 9 or 10 now.
Okay. Chloe Rose set for 10.
Okay, all right.
Paul Sanchez is set for 10. If you scroll up, Christopher Anderson is set for 10. We have two Christophers at 10 o'clock, Christopher Anderson and Christopher
All
Bonnet.
right, let's just go over the ones for 9 right now. That's the ones I'm concerned. So Christopher
Okay, the only one
Anderson.
we're waiting on for 9 o'clock is Valerie Borland
Okay,
and Thomas Hangen. And Daniel Lindsay was settled out already.
okay, which one settled?
Daniel Lindsay for 9 o'clock.
Lindsay. And Hangen,
Hangen,
What
I
about
have not heard
Hangen?
from.
huh?
I have not, he's 9 o'clock, but I have not heard from him.
All right, so he's a no-show right now. And you said that Lindsay was in agreement with the prosecutor.
Correct.
Chloe Rose not set till 10, so we won't worry about her. Sanchez, Raul, I assume that's 10 o'clock also. And
Connie, do you know if Chief Kyle is at the PD? Or is he in court with you?
He's not here at court, no.
Okay.
so Connie, is Raul Sanchez at 10 o'clock? Juvenile, speeding?
Sanchez, yeah, he's at 10 o'clock, yes.
All right, so right now, the one we're waiting on is Valerie Borland, and we have not heard from her.
No, we have not.
She's got a bunch of cases too. Ran stop sign, no insurance, expired driver's license, and failure to appear. Warrant served, released the next day. And then she's gonna no-show again today and get more warrants. Perfect. All right. You want to try and call her on her cell phone real quick?
Sure.
Yeah, let's just see if where she's at. If she
All right.
takes the warrants again and go back to jail.
Okay, mailbox is full, unable to leave a voicemail message.
Perfect. Okay. That's okay. So on Valerie Borland, it's 9:31 at this time. She's failed to appear. Her phone is not taking any messages because obviously she doesn't check her emails or voicemails rather. So we'll set her for a second docket for no show before we issue an arrest warrant and a failure to appear. Okay. You're muted right now, so I can't hear you. Okay.
That's always fun.
All right.
All right. Do you want me to ding you when somebody else comes on? That way I don't waste your time.
Yeah,
Oh, I
mean,
guess we're waiting for Arthur.
yeah, we're waiting for Arthur. So I'll just go ahead right now and hang loose until he can
Okay,
come back. And he's with Mr. Garcia, I think. Yeah.
that is correct.
Yeah. I'll just mute and let me know when he's ready, and I'll be listening.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hi. I apologize. My name's Connie. What is your name?
Chris Anderson.
Chris Anderson? Okay, Chris. Thank you. All right, I'll let the judge know that you're here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is that Chris Anderson who's here?
Yes, Christopher Levi Anderson.
All right. Let's go ahead and bring him in. We'll talk to him.
Okay.
Mr. Anderson, how are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Good. Can you take off your hat and your glasses, please, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, so let's take a look at your case. This is Bertram Municipal Court of Record. We're operating on a virtual platform, 9:37 a.m. on March 8th, 2022. And looks like you got a case here that was filed on January 28th of 2022 for speeding 76 in a 55-mile-an-hour zone. And just before we get started talking about your different options and what you want to do, just want to make sure you understand that you do have the right to retain an attorney at your expense to represent you throughout these proceedings. You've got a right to look at all the evidence the state intends to present at trial, and you've got a right to have a trial. Trial by judge, trial by jury. It's your absolute right to do so. So this looks like a speeding charge. Again, alleged speed of 76 and a 55. Now, I'll ask you this. Have you had a driver safety course in the past year?
No, sir.
Defensive driving, you know what I'm talking about, the 6-hour class. If you take that class and you pay the court costs, case dismissed, 100% guaranteed. That is one way of making sure this case goes away and doesn't show up on your driving record. I mean, I never try and talk people out of having a trial, but I look at things like, how do we keep something off of your driving record? Well, driver safety course is there. It's available to be used by statute. You've got a Texas driver's license, right?
Yes, sir.
And you got insurance, right?
Yes, sir.
So you're allowed to use it once a year for something like this. And basically what you do is you pay court costs plus $10, no fine, provide a copy of your driving record to the court. That driving record should tell us, yes, he's eligible because he hasn't had it in the past year. If so, you have 90 days, 3 months to take the driver safety course online or at one of the in-person schools. Most people just do it online. Once you take that 100% guarantee, that case is getting dismissed and not going to be on your driving record. That is an option. It's an option I've used. It's just, but that's my personal decision. You know, I don't want to risk going to trial because things don't always turn out at trial. So
Right.
what, do you have any questions about that or concerns, questions?
Not at this time. I just want to get this ticket taken care of.
Do you want to do the option with the driver's safety course?
No, sir.
Okay, so what do you want to do then? What are you telling me?
I want to do a trial.
Okay, trial by judge or trial by jury?
I can do either one. It does not matter to me.
Okay, if you want to do a trial by judge, it'll be a little more quick and it's usually a little easier. It's a little more cumbersome with juries because you have to know how to do the jury voir dire. You have to prepare a proposed jury charge with instructions. There's more meat in it if it's a jury trial. So if you don't want to have a trial by jury, what I need you to do is send me an email, okay, to the court. And you can send that to Connie saying, I want a trial by judge and I waive my right to trial by jury.
Okay.
And I don't want a pretrial if you don't want a pretrial. Pretrial allows you to look at all the evidence though. So you might want to do a pretrial.
Yes, sir. Pre-trials.
Because I think that'd be good for you to see the evidence, okay? So
Yes, sir.
send me an email, sir, when we hang up. Connie's going to give you the email address for the court. All you have to say is, please set my case for pretrial, and I'm waiving my right to a trial by jury. I just want a trial by judge. And that way we'll get you set for a pretrial. You can visit with the prosecutor, look at the evidence in the case. And yet whenever that's done, then it'll be a trial by judge rather than a trial by jury, okay? So Connie, where does he need to send that email saying he wants to waive his right to trial by jury?
He sends it to municipal court at cityofbertram.org. And I believe he has that email.
Sound good, Mr. Anderson?
Yes, sir.
And then we'll move your case to the pretrial docket, okay?
Okay.
All right, sir. Well, have a good day. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you then, sir. And shoot us that email that you're waiving your right to trial by jury. We'll get you set on that pretrial docket. And see you then,
Okay.
sir.
And what was the email address one more time?
It's municipal court at cityofbertram.org. I'll send you an email. That way you can respond back to me.
All right, sir. Have a good day. Take care.
Thank you.
You're good to go, sir. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Bryan and Mr. Garcia, you gentlemen have had an opportunity to visit with each other about this case, or two cases, I guess, right?
Three cases. Yes,
Three.
Your Honor.
Okay.
And did I understand Mr. Anderson is being reset to the April pretrial docket?
Yes, sir. He wants a trial and he wants to waive his right to a trial by jury. So I told him I need something in writing if that's what he wants to do. And set it for pretrial. That way he can visit with you and look at the evidence in the case and then make his decision, I guess, if he wants to still go forward with the bench trial.
Okay.
Did we get anything worked out, gentlemen, with Mr. Garcia?
So Mr. Garcia is requesting time served for his offense, which after reviewing his jail time, he would be entitled to credit of his offense or jail time for credit, but that is outside of the prosecutor's discretion to grant. That's
Yes, sir.
for the court to make a determination. He was in court. He was in jail for 10 days. His total amount of his fine and court costs is $1,548.50. So for 10 days at $150 per day, that would come out to $1,500 for jail
Okay,
time
let me,
credit.
hang on one second. I'm going to locate his file here real quick. All right, let me find Mr. Garcia. So there was 3 actual cases.
Yes, Your Honor. 2 for possession of drug paraphernalia and 1 speeding offense.
Okay, on this new docket you sent, I'm not finding Mr. Garcia's case on here now. Borland, Clark, Hagen, and then it's off to Hernandez. I don't see Mr. Garcia anymore on here. So, so he's got 2 possession of drug paraphernalia. And what's the other charge?
It's a speedy offense above 10%, alleged 67 in a 55-mile-an-hour zone.
So there's 2 PODPs and then 1 speeding 67 and a 55. Do I have that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Garcia, are you wanting to waive your right to trial, waive your right to an attorney, waive your right to evidence, and plead no contest to all 3 of these charges, and then you're requesting jail time served? Is that what you're requesting?
Yes, sir.
All right. And you just want to plead no contest to these charges?
I'm sorry, what does that mean? Like not guilty?
Okay, well, yeah, no contest is when you're saying like, I'm not admitting guilt, but I know you're going to find me guilty, so I'm not going to contest the charge. I don't want a trial, I'm not going to contest it. You can plead 2 ways. One is guilty, I in fact did commit the offense, or no contest, I'm not contesting it, but I know you're going to find me guilty if I plead no contest. So how would you like to plead to these charges, either no contest or guilty?
I do no contest.
Okay. All right, I'll accept your pleas of no contest to the 2 possession of drug paraphernalia charges and the speeding 67 in a 55-mile-an-hour zone. Find you guilty of all 3 offenses. Because of the time that you were in the county jail for approximately 10 days, pursuant to statute, I'm going to grant you jail time served, 0 due. This fulfills all the obligations for the fines and court costs, and that takes care of your cases. You owe nothing.
Thank you, sir. I have one more question.
Yes, sir.
Would this take the hold off of my license too?
The Omni holds will be released. Any warrants will be recalled. It'll take 2 to 3 business days to do the release on the Omni hold for it to get processed by, through the Omni database. But Ms. Bliss will make sure, my court clerk, to get that processed, but it takes 2 to 3 days. So I'm thinking for sure, maybe Friday, but for sure by Monday, your license ought to be cleared up.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So Mr. Garcia, are you employed, sir?
Yeah, not by like an actual company. Right now I work with my dad, which we do like side jobs for landscape and irrigation. So I'm making like what I can to get an attorney for some other stuff, and then and help my mom and them out too.
All right. So you got some stuff. You're cleaning up kind of a mess that got created, huh?
Yes, sir. Trying to do better for myself.
Okay. Stay away from the for the ganji, and you'll do a lot better. That's just going to get you in trouble. You seem like a sharp guy. I'm glad that you're on the right path trying to clean it up. We all make mistakes, and it sounds like you're trying to take care of yours. So best of luck to you. Keep doing the right thing, and things are going to turn out well for you, I'm sure.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Take care of yourself, okay?
You too, sir. Thank you.
All right, be good. All right, bye-bye. All right, so Connie, I can't send you notes on him, but you've got the pleas and then the convictions and then all the jail time credit and court costs. We just need to release the Omni holds and make sure there's no active warrants on him. Okay, good deal.
Your Honor,
And
would you like me to prepare an order for Mr. Garcia?
yes, if you want to do so, that would be great, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, on all 3 cases, that'd be great. The judgments, yes, sir. Honey, your lips is moving, but we can't hear you.
Arthur, can I ask you to turn up your volume? I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Yeah, if there's a way to on the microphone. You're coming across a little soft. I'm having trouble hearing you too.
Okay, I was gonna let you know Valerie Borland is online.
Okay. Let's see. Let me scroll back here. All right, Valerie Borland. Okay, so she decided to show up. Okay, let's see. All right. All right. Let's go and bring her in.
All right, thank you.
Is that better, Connie?
Oh, that's a
Yes,
lot better.
thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you, Arthur.
Miss Borland, where you been?
Here, babe. Hold on, I can't hear. Where's the volume on this?
All right, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
All right, so you were supposed to be in court at 9 o'clock. I'm glad you made it because I was about to issue some warrants for you. What happened to you?
I was running late this morning. I woke up late and then I realized what time it was.
Okay, perfect. All right, so looks like right now you've got some pending charges, and I'll just click through them. This is, of course, Bertram Municipal Court of Record, 9:51 a.m. on March 8th, 2022. And Mr. Arthur Bryant, who's representing the state of Texas as the prosecutor, is present. And Connie Fliss, the court clerk and administrator, is also present. And I'm Judge Kevin Madison, and I'm the presiding judge for Bertram. You've got 4 charges, it looks like. A charge pending for Rand stop sign, no liability insurance, expired driver's license, and then a subsequent failure to appear when you did not appear for those charges. So there's Rand stop sign, no liability insurance, expired driver's license, and failure to appear. So you've got these 4 pending charges. Now, as I said, Mr. Bryan, the state prosecutor, is present today. If you would like, and you're not required to, but if you like, you can visit with him about your case. You two can go to a private room and discuss the case. I'm not going to hear anything that's discussed because I don't want to hear anything in case this case goes to trial. That way I stay neutral. Would you like the opportunity to visit with the prosecutor and talk about these cases and see if you can reach some sort of amicable resolution to these cases prior to a trial?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Okay, he's going to send you an invite, I believe. I don't want to step on his toes here, but I think he's going to send you an invite and you just click on that. But I'll let Mr. Bryan go ahead and explain that.
Your Honor, Ms. Borland has sent in a reply card that indicates she's pled guilty to the offenses, and she's entered a plea with respect to a request for driver safety course. So I'm not sure if Ms. Borland is wanting to change her plea this morning from guilty.
Are these pleas to all the charges or just to that stop sign?
To all of the charges. Her citation, she was issued all of the offenses except for the failure to appear, in which her reply indicates a plea of guilty.
Why don't y'all go talk about it in the room and then you can figure it out and then come back and let me know.
Right.
Okay.
Judge Madison.
Yes.
We also have Raul Sanchez. He's a juvenile speeding conviction, I believe. Yes.
Raul Sanchez,
Yes, sir.
speeding.
Yes, juvenile.
let's go ahead and bring him in.
Okay. And their video off.
Sanchez. Hello. Raul Sanchez.
That's his mother.
Yeah, I figured. I don't know what's going on here.
Maria.
Where's Raul? Hello?
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, where's Raul?
He's right here.
You going in?
Come on. Just wait, come here. Come. Sorry. Sorry.
Okay. Now that we're ready, let's talk about your case. So Raul, you've got a case, a charge of speeding.
Yes, sir.
71 in a 55-mile-an-hour zone in the city of Bertram. And this is alleged to have occurred on January 31st, 2022. So let me just go over really quickly with you that you do have the right to hire an attorney to represent you in these proceedings at your expense. You have a right to look at all the evidence the state intends to prove at trial, and you've got a right to have a trial on the case. So how old are you, sir?
I'm 16 years old.
How long have you been driving?
I'd say
He's been driving about 4 months with me, practicing, and he just got his permit 2 months ago, about a month ago.
Okay, all right. So you've got this is your first speeding ticket, right?
yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I can give you one opportunity to keep this off your record without the risk of going to a trial. If you're interested, if you have a Texas driver's license, which you do, and you got proof of insurance, you have insurance that names you as an insured driver?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you've got that, I'll grant you a driver's safety course, defensive driving, which means you go take a defensive driving class, 6 hours. You can do it online or in person. Once you take the class, you would pay the court costs for the case. What's that, Connie? 134 plus the $10 would be 144. You pay 144, but there's no fine. You're just paying the court costs and a $10 fee. So the total is 144. Pay that, then I'll give you 90 days to go take a driver's safety course. Once you take the class, they're going to give you a certificate. Once you give me that certificate showing you completed the driver's safety course satisfactorily, then I dismiss the case and it doesn't get reported to DPS, so it won't be on your driving record. You want to do that?
Yes, sir.
That way it just keeps your driving record clean, you know?
Okay.
So I'm going
Thank
to
you.
grant the driver's safety course for you. And Connie, I'm not going to require a driving record for him since he just started driving.
Thank you.
So all you have to do is pay the 144. So you can either go by the Bertram Municipal Court and pay it in person there, or you can do it online, right, Connie?
Yes. Yes, you can do it online. And I can email you the directions on the driver safety course instructions along with the payment method.
Okay.
All right, so she'll send you all that information by email. Then if you have any questions, you or your mom can simply call the court and we'll answer any questions you have, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Where do you go to school at?
And Liberty Hill.
What grade are you in?
I'm a sophomore.
Oh, okay. How's everything going at school?
Everything's going all right.
What are you going to do this summer?
Work.
You know where, or just going to find a job and go work?
I have a job right now at Majors.
What do you do there?
I deliver food and I'm a cashier.
Okay, awesome. Sound like a nice young man. All right, well, you got a game plan. So wish y'all the best. Stay well and be careful out there driving, okay? Watch out for
Thank
those
you.
other crazy drivers, all right?
Thank you. You too.
All right, be safe. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Have a good day.
You too, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Guevara, we have the pleasure of seeing you today as well as Mr.
That is
Bryan.
correct. Looks like we're
How
tag
you
teaming.
doing? You doing all right?
Yes, sir. Are you?
Good, doing well, doing well.
Good.
All right, we have Christopher. I know we had two Christophers on the 10 o'clock.
No, we have, yeah.
It's
No, the
Christopher
only-
Bonnet.
Oh,
Christopher
this is
Bonnet.
Okay. He's a preliminary hearing. The two pretrials that we have are Christopher Anderson and Chloe Rowe. Oh, we
So
had
who's-
Mr. Sanchez, but y'all looks like I'll take care of him.
Oh, okay, so who's waiting right now in
Let's find out. Hold on, because it just says Christopher. Hi, are you Mr. Bonnet?
Not connected yet.
What's your name? What's your name,
My
sir?
computer says it's still connecting to audio
Oh, okay.
for him.
All right, Christopher, I think your audio's trying to connect, and then as soon as it connects, I need to get your last name. We have two Christophers here today, so we need to know your last name, and if you can take off your cap, please, when you're in court, that'd be great.
A decorum is sent out with their information, so.
Christopher, what's your last name, sir? Christopher, if you don't log on, I'm gonna log you off. So are you there or not? Hello? Still connecting audio.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Got it figured out yet? Christopher, have you figured out to turn on your audio? Okay, Connie, go ahead and put them back in the waiting room. That's enough time expended there. Let's move on to the next person and he can figure it out. All right.
Give me 1 second.
Wait, it looks like he's on now.
Christopher.
Go ahead. Sorry, Judge.
Oh,
Need
now
your
he's
last
on mute.
name, sir.
Bonnet.
Bonnet. Okay.
All right. So, Mr. Bonnet, this is Bertram Municipal Court of Records, 10:04 a.m. on March 8, 2022. We're here on your case. Looks like you had a violation back on February 13th of 2022 for a charge of driving while license invalid. Do you know what you want to do on your case, sir?
Yes, sir. I have a appointment at 3 o'clock today to renew my driver's license. I already have the application and everything filled out for Georgetown.
All right, so you're trying to get everything reinstated on your license, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you know what was the cause of your license getting suspended in the first place? Did you have some active warrants or something, or?
No, it just went past the date that it expires on.
I don't think it showed expired. I think it showed it suspended. Driving my license invalid or suspended.
Yeah, it says it. It says it every time that it goes past that date. It's done it 3 or 4 times now.
Okay. All right. Well, Mr. Guevara, who's the city attorney and state prosecutor, is present here. You see him on your screen. Do you want to visit with him? You're not required to talk to him, but it's an opportunity to visit with the prosecutor, see if y'all get something worked out agreeable on your case, to see if you can come to a resolution other than having a trial on your case. Do you want to visit with him?
I mean, sure, I guess. I thought that me getting my license renewed would
It doesn't make your case go away, because on the date in question, the state intends to prove that you did not have a valid driver's license. You were driving while your license was invalid. So I think it might behoove you to visit with the prosecutor. You're not required to, but might be able to get resolved on it. But you know, it's the same thing like expired registration. You can get it fixed, but it doesn't mean it wasn't on that date a violation. So it's the same thing if you were driving on a date when your license was invalid. What he's going to do is send you an invite to go to a separate waiting room. It's a separate room where you and he can talk about your case. I can't hear anything you guys say. So you're going to see something pop up on your screen, and kind of you're going to have to give Mr. Guevara co-hosting that so he can do that.
Yeah, she already has. I can go ahead and do that.
Bonnet, when you see that pop up, invitation to the waiting room, you need to click on that if you want to visit with Mr. Guevara.
Okay, thank you.
Hang on one sec. He's going to send that to you.
See the invite? Mr. Bonnet? Oh, there we go.
Yes, he did. Either that or he disappeared. We'll see if you can find him in that room. Okay. All right. Connie, do we have anybody else that's waiting in the wings here, so to speak?
I do not have anyone else waiting in the wings. No, sir.
Okay, we'll just stand by and wait to hear back from Mr. Guevara or Mr. Bryan then.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, Mr. Bryan and Mr. Borland, had an opportunity to visit.
We have, Your Honor. Ms. Borland has agreed to plead no contest for the state's offer of a 120-day concurrent deferral against her offense for running a stop sign, failure to provide proof of financial responsibility, and her expired driver's license. In accepting the plea today, the state is going to file a motion to dismiss against her failure to appear offense. Ms. Borland has agreed to pay the court costs in equal amounts due on or before the 5th business day of each month, paid in full over a 120-day deferral, which that period ends on July the 6th. Ms. Borland, against her running stop sign offense, is going to agree to pay a $100 special expense fee, her no insurance, $250 special expense fee, and her driver's license, $100 special expense fee. Ms. Borland's also going to submit a copy of her insurance, a certified copy of her driving record to the court for a show cause hearing that will be scheduled or proposed to be scheduled for July the 12th. Now, do you do show cause, Your Honor? Are those in the morning or in the afternoon, or are those held on another date?
I will usually weave those into our regular docket. And let me make sure I understand. So these are going to be 3 concurrent deferreds, is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so let me just make a note here. So we got 1 for the no stop sign, 1 for the no insurance, and then 1 for the expired driver's license.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Court costs due in 30 days. Special expense fee for the stop sign is how much?
The stop sign is $100.
Okay.
Insurance is $250. And her expired driver's license is $100.
250, and then the driver's license is 100 also.
Yes, Your Honor.
And the state's moving to dismiss the failure to appear case.
Yes.
Is that your agreement, Ms. Bonham?
Yes, sir.
All right, very good. Court's going to approve those deferred dispositions, and the court will sign and grant the state's motion to dismiss the failure to appear. And I think that'll take care of your case, ma'am. And that's a good opportunity for you, because if there are no other violations and you pay these fees, and at the show cause hearing, we established that you've complied with all the conditions of probation, then these 3 cases will be dismissed and will not be on your driving record. Okay?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am. Well, have a good day. We're going to send you the paperwork on those deferral orders. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to call us.
Will do. Thank you. You have a great day.
You too. Have a good day, ma'am. Thank you. All right. So, Connie, do we have anybody else ready?
No, we do not.
So did Thomas Hagan, was he a no-show?
Yes.
Is this his first no-show?
Yes.
All right. You should then reset his case, but issue a show cause hearing.
He'll actually be set on the second, appearance docket, right, Connie? So if he no-shows next time, it'll be a arrest warrant plus an FTA, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Mr. Guevara's back and Mr. Bonnet's here, gentlemen. Let me grab your case again, Mr. Bonnet. Hang on one second. All right, this is the driving while license invalid. Okay, gentlemen, did we get anything worked out on this case?
We did, Your Honor. I had an opportunity to talk to Mr. Bonnet, kind of, and he doesn't make excuses, but kind of some of the things that are going on in his life during that period of time.
Yeah.
So what I'm requesting is that the court we would do it as basically a deferred if he would complete it. The court costs are 81, and he had a job in Somerville, and so he moved down there, and then there was complications with that, so he's moving back. So he's working, but he was out without work for a little while. So what I'm recommending is the fine would have been 286, doing a special expense at 119 to make it $200 total, and do that as a deferral.
And 90 day or 180 deferral?
90.
All right. So let me just make some notes here. All right, so the agreement would be a 90-day deferred disposition, pay state court costs of $81 in 30 days, special expense fee of $119 to be paid before the expiration of the deferred disposition. And the other condition, of course, Mr. Bonnet, is that there be no other violations, okay, of any other transportation code, no traffic violations.
Yes, sir.
And you are also in agreement that you will obtain a clear driver's license during this time as well, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to add that in as a condition, plus obtain clear driver's
He does
license.
have an appointment today. He showed me the ticket that showed that. So
Where
hopefully
you
get
going,
that
did you say Georgetown or Pflugerville?
Georgetown.
Georgetown. Have you been to that DPS headquarters, the gigantic superstore, I call it, up in Pflugerville?
No.
Oh man, that one's crazy. The good thing about the one in Pflugerville, I'm glad you got your appointment, but if you get jammed up again, try the one in Pflugerville. That is the biggest DPS station I've ever seen. It's like the Walmart of DPS stations. Have you seen that one, Mr. Guevara?
I have not, no.
There's only 3 in the entire state of Texas, I believe. One in Dallas, one in Houston, and they put one in Central Texas and for the Austin area in Pflugerville. It's huge. When you walk in, it's all electronic. You can put your text. They text you when they're ready for you in the lobby. There's like 35 windows there. It's huge.
Wow.
And they do driver's license testing, they do the driving test, everything. But that one in Pflugerville is massive, and it's kind of interesting to see DPS. They're a little slow sometimes to come into the new age of electronics, but this one's got it all. It's really nice. Well, anyway, good luck. Get that driver's license. We're going to send you that order, get everything taken care of for you. And again, if you complete the probation, the good thing about it is case dismissed doesn't show up on your driving record and won't jam you up your driver's license. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
right, sir.
Can I ask one more question?
Sure.
For the information as to where I need to pay the money, the 119 and the 81.
Connie's going to send you an email, which will have the deferred disposition order attached with instructions of how and where to pay it, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
It'll all be in there. But if anything comes up, and you got a question, pick up the phone and call us or shoot us an email. We'll get back to you right away.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Take care of yourself. All right. Be safe.
All right. You too.
Thanks, sir.
Okay.
Have a good day.
You too.
Yes, sir. All right. Connie, anybody else waiting in the wings?
Muted.
I'm sorry, I'm on mute. There's nobody hanging right now.
All right. Let's roll through the docket to make sure I didn't miss anybody. I'm going to start up at the very top on the combined docket list that you sent me. Excuse me. So the first one I have was Christopher Anderson. Defendant was present. Once trial by judge, he's going to send us an email stating he waives his right to trial by jury. When he does that, will you please let me know and forward me on his email so I can see it?
Yes.
I'll make sure it complies with the requirements to waive his right to trial by jury. Then we're going to set him for a pretrial so he can look at the evidence. Okay, Chris Bonnet, we just took care of him. Valerie Borland, we took care of her with Mr. Bryan. Patrick Clark, is he a no-show?
Patrick Clark is a no-show, and you questioned why we were seeing an assault.
Well, one of them was bodily injury, right, which is outside our parameters.
Oh, okay.
See, assault by contact, I get that, but assault by bodily injury, if it's assault bodily injury, that's going to be a class B. That's going to be out of our court.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure. All right, so defendant no show set on second appearance. Call it second appearance warrant docket. And then if he no shows then, we know what's going to happen to him then. Okay. We'll have an active
Correct.
warrant and a failure to appear. All right, that takes care of him. Thomas Hangen is a no-show set on docket, second appearance docket. Jose Hernandez, juvenile, we took care of that. Mom's going to bring up proof of the 8 hours CSR at the library that he served, and also bring us a copy of the drug awareness class that her son completed. Danielle Lindsay, plea agreement with prosecutor, so we'll get that. Chloe Rowe, what about Chloe Rowe, juvenile?
Chloe Rowe, right now a no-show.
No show. Now, let's see, she is going to be, does she have a driver's license? Speeding, okay. Now, on the juvies that no show, we should be able to do a hold on her driver's license until she shows up. Are you familiar with that hold, you know, the DL, the Texas driver's license hold on a juvenile fails to show up? There's a form. Get with Tracy. She can tell you what that DPS number is. I don't know what it is, like a DPS 2231 or some fancy number, I'm sure. And that's one where a juvenile doesn't show up. We can put a suspension on the driver's license, like, hello, you need to show up in court because we can't arrest them and take them to jail. They're juvenile. I mean,
okay.
I'm pretty sure they don't want them in juvenile court on a traffic ticket. So we will put a hold on their driver's license though and suspend it until they show up. Tracy can get you that form and show you which one it is.
Okay.
All right, Raul Sanchez, defendant present with mother, driver's safety course granted. Okay. Christopher Paul Ward, probation revoked because he got another speeding ticket, final conviction, paid $200 in 14 days. And I think that's everybody.
So I got. So did Christopher Anderson appear today?
He did appear, but he requested to by judge.
Okay.
Yeah, he appeared and he said he wanted a trial. And I said, trial by judge or trial by jury? He said, trial by judge is fine. I said, okay. But I told him I need something in writing. My email's fine, but I need something saying you waive your right to trial. And then he wants to set up for a pretrial to look at the evidence. I said, okay, then you can make your final determination if you really want to go into trial or get something worked out with the prosecutor.
Yeah, because we could have done that today. I have the videos ready and everything, but it's all right.
Okay.
We can do it later.
Okay. All right. So I think that takes care of everything. I was gonna, let's see, we got everything worked out in Filburn. You know about that case. That was a long drawn out case, and Mr. Bryan did a nice job on the brief, I have to say, in his briefing, and with the findings of facts and conclusions of law. So after going through that whole findings of facts and conclusions of law, then there was an agreement reached. So
I know.
It was a long process, but it all worked out in the long run. And Mr. Bryan did an excellent job on that. Just wanted to mention that. Yeah.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Anything else, Connie? Since you got all of us here.
No, I think that's it. Sorry, it was a little crazy.
Okay. Well, sometimes we have the crazy days. It's okay. We muddle through
it's
it.
one of those off days, I believe.
It may be one of the, maybe a full moon or something, a lunar.
I don't know.
High tide.
You know, for a short docket, it was a little crazy.
We made it through it. That's okay. All right. Well, I'll let everybody go. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Appreciate you guys. All right. Have a good day. Thanks, Connie.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bryan. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.